And we are back to Kathy Rain, part 3. It's been a while, because last time I rage quitted. Apparently I called it no. Because I found this puzzle that I have to open this briefcase. What do I have? I have a math book. If I look at this, it has the yellow, blue, and red. So if I go up to these, there's a lot of numbers. The yellow, a lot of numbers as well. And this, and it makes no fucking sense at all. And that's why I don't want to play it anymore. I thought it was too hard, and I'm not. I'm not gonna try and just rage quit this time. I'm actually gonna try, but I was thinking, because if you look at this math book and you go to the different bookmarks, it really doesn't give you any sort. It doesn't give you any sort of explanation. It just gives you these charges. So I think there is something missing. Was there something else? I only have these things. Okay. It's been a while since let's try to look at this.
I have no idea why this isn't at the bottom of the closest trash can yet. Maybe because it looks like it could serve as half-decent toilet paper. Not that I need yet another reason for the Lord to strike me down.
Oh, Kathy, I forgot how funny you are. An individual. Oh, that's just the police. Okay, so as promised. Oh shit, there's a lot of things here. I think we need to explore more before we find out how to open that briefcase, cause it doesn't give you any directions on what the fuck you have to do. So, okay, we have the police department home. Let's try the cemetery again. Just check them from the start. Oh, wait a minute. I need to do something here. Okay, that was better. Tombstone, tombstone, tombstone. Oh, here's the grave. Look at that grave.
The grave is brimming with flowers. I'm gonna find out what happened to you, Grandpa. I promise. Conwell Springs. Looks smaller than I remember it. No reason to go in there.
Oh, I think there is.
Family mausoleum. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap. It says price.
Elizabeth Parker. Eric Mitchell. Stephen Cunnings. Lily Myers. Is this really necessary? I wouldn't have thought. Do I have a name or something in my notebook?
I'll write down clues in this as I find them.
You should shut up. You should shut up, Kathy. Locked briefcase.
There has to be some way of figuring out the code. I'm sure both the math book and the first message on the tape have something to do with it.
Let's try to listen it. I can't remember it. Rewind it and play.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about
Okay, what's
with
my
everything
fucking
that's been
notebook?
going on lately.
'Cause I can remember that all the
With
time.
Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting closer to finding the source. I have a theory, but I need help. I'm gonna have to involve somebody else.
Oh, this is actually a notebook from the last time I played this game, so... I did take notes, but I don't have a fucking pen. I have a pencil, but I fucking hate writing with pencils. Come on, dude. I saw a pencil down here somewhere. Fucking drawers. What about down here? There must be some. Oh, here, right here. Oh no, it's the crappy one. Okay, let's have the pencil for emergency then. Can I write with this shit? Oh, it closes. Okay. Let's play it again, and then I'll have to write things down.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on.
Holy
lately.
shit, dude. Go back again, I need
3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips.
1,
I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry.
violet.
She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately.
3 red roses,
With Sharon and
1
Kathy.
blue violet.
Then
Shut up and let me hear it
note
first.
to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my
2
research in the attic at night.
yellow.
I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting closer to finding the source. I have a theory, but I need help. I'm gonna have to involve somebody else.
Okay. 3 red roses, 1 blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. Hey, can I go to the map a lot faster or is that? No, probably not. Okay, so apparently, I didn't know that you couldn't like hint on the notebook what you have to do. So I actually think that I have enough clues to figure this out. But am I smart enough? That's the goddamn question. So go to the math book, look at it. Okay, so 3 red roses. Uh, 3. So it says 3, 11, 19, 43, and 59. I don't know if it's this row then. And then 1 blue violet. Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? It just says 1 all the way down. 1, 2 yellow tulips. How the fuck am I supposed to figure this shit out? 2, 6, 5. is this then? There's a number there as well, so that's... How many numbers is the fucking safe? One, two, three, four, five, six.
Nope, that's not it. I'll write down clues in this.
Oh, shut up.
What really happened to you that night, Grandpa? There has to be some way of figuring out the code. I'm sure both the math book and the first message on the tape have something to do with it.
So 3 red roses. We go to the red. There's 3. Do I have to put these number together? Why should I do that? Doesn't make any sense if I have to do that. 30. Nothing two. Does it give 125? My math is so I'm not gonna. What the fuck? Now this doesn't work. 125. These numbers put together makes 125. So 60, 70. 89, 92. No, 135. 135. That's 3 numbers. And then 1 blue violet. Fibonacci numbers. I have no idea what the fuck that means. One, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 1, 3, 2, 1. Three red roses. Is there a column that is only 3 in? Maybe 17, 19, and 23. Or there's also this one. So these are prime numbers. I have no idea. I have to fucking cheat on this one. I fucking hate it. It has to be. Oh, sorry about that. I'm a bit sick. Where's the fucking briefcase? Take first 3 digits from the red bookmark. First one from blue. First 2 from yellow. Seriously? Is it only that? It's just me who's dumb. Or I'm thinking too big. Okay. Fucking hell. Okay, let's see what it says. 3 red roses, 2 3 5, and 1 blue violet. 1 and 3 1. If it's just this, fucking hell, man. 2 3 5 1 3 1. Holy shit, dude! I feel so stupid because it was actually pretty easy, but I couldn't figure it out anyway, so I'm a fucking idiot. So open it. Goddamn Kathy. Envelope. Pick it up. Is there anything else in here? No, there's not. There's only this fucking envelope that I opened.
It's the envelope I found in the briefcase.
Oh, really? Open.
Let's see what's in here. There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside. Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training, McConnell Air Force Base, 1941.
McConnell Air Force Base.
Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background.
Oh.
Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see... Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this.
Okay, July 15th, 1975, right?
Tragic in early, the girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 20th. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975.
Alright.
It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately.
Let's go to the... Is there any way that I could go to the map pretty easy? No, probably not. So I have to find a tombstone. Did we get a name? I'm so bad.
Tragic drown in early morning on Sunday the 14th. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral. The notice is.
It just says a teenage girl. July 15th. Oh no, something is happening. No, it's not.
Alright, this is the right date. Looks like her name was Lily Myers. I should try to get a hold of her family.
No, it's fucking not the right name.
I wonder what that kid is doing here all alone.
It was July 15th. That doesn't make any sense, dude.
It says,
Let's talk to the smart fucking kid.
"Hey kid,
Hi yourself.
what are you doing?"
None of your business.
Huh, I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom. Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
No, we don't want to look at her.
A little boy, maybe 5 or 6 years old. I should go look for his mother.
No.
I'm gonna find out what happened to you.
Oh, there's someone over here. Just drive away. We
I
don't.
shouldn't leave while that kid is alone.
What the fuck do you want me to do? There's nobody here. Should we look in the fucking
Family,
museum?
Mom.
Enter.
No reason.
Then why? Where the fuck is the mom? And then he's gone. Oh
Kid?
my god! What a fucking surprise!
Guess he found his mom.
Yeah, let's just hope that. Best fucking quest ever. Oh, we didn't hear the cassette.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep. Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit.
And you know what that means?
Little Kathy. Maybe she wants to see the baby.
No.
Well, anyways, hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
Static.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky.
Cocky.
It happened to me too. And I'm not going to tell any of those bastards. They got it all wrong. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Yeah, I wonder that too. So do we get any more places we could go? What did you say we need to... I would probably go to the police station and ask for it's Lily Myers. Oh, maybe it's Mike Myers' little sister. That would be fucking crazy, dude. Hello, Dennis. Lenny. Hello, Lenny.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
What do you know about McConnell Air Force Base?
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Why the fuck do you give me the option then?
Hey, Lenny, could you check the files for a police report? A girl who drowned around here, Lily Myers?
I'd love to help, Kathy, but you better check with the sheriff first.
Oh my god,
Fine,
it's
I'll do
not
that.
some fucking shit, dude. Do you know a guy called Cocky?
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Lenny, why can't I ask you about Cocky? I bet it's you, Lenny. You're the guy who's called Cocky. Well, 2 seconds, I need to get some more coffee.
okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch today.
Again? Oh, man.
Your motivation shouldn't be limited by your growling stomach, Lenny.
If you say so, boss.
Lenny, I need you to do something.
How can I help, boss?
It's my mother's birthday this weekend. You'll have to get her a gift.
Gift? Like what? I don't really know your mother.
For Christ's sakes, all moms are the same. Just use your imagination. I'm expecting something nicely wrapped on my desk by the end of the week.
Okay, boss.
Wow.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
Yes.
If you must.
He's so happy.
I don't need to ask him that.
I want to ask you about Kaki.
I don't need to ask him that.
Fucking sake. Lily Myers then.
Do you know anything about a drowning here in 1975? Young girl named Lily Myers?
That case was handled by Truman. I wasn't involved.
Truman, hey? Who the fuck is Truman? Okay, what do you
I
know?
probably shouldn't. He might ask where I got it
Oh yeah, I
from.
forgot that I asked about all the things there. Show newspaper.
Do you know anything about a drowning here in 1975? The victim was a young girl.
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long. Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men. I don't want to show him that.
Alright, thanks for the help,
That's
Sheriff.
all for now.
Good.
What about Lenny? I need to show him some pictures.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, Lenny. Do you remember anything about a girl drowning around here?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that. I was like 6 at the time, though.
Do you remember her name?
Oh, man. Not really. I was so little. I think it was something with an L. Linda? Laura? Something like that.
All right. I'll keep looking.
It's fucking Lily Myers.
I probably shouldn't. He might... Hey, Lenny, do you recognize these men?
Not really. Sorry.
I don't want to...
Okay. Goodbye,
Gotta
Lenny.
go.
See ya. Hey, Sheriff. What's the deal with that bum?
What bug?
Hey, Sheriff, what's the deal with that bum in here? I'm just doing my job here. What's the deal?
Hey,
Hi there.
could you distract Lenny again?
Sure, I needed to puke again anyway.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Guess what? He's having some kind of fit in there.
Not again.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. It's time for me to break away.
Okay, there's gotta be something in here about Lily Myers' death. Okay, what do we have here?
Alright. Emergency service are called by the resident near Cornwall Lake, who reports that a young female, approximately 16 years old, has been found dead floating in the water, presumably drowned in the lake. Officers arrive at the scene. EMT is en route, delayed by fog. The body is fully clothed and there are no apparent signs of foul play. Incident declared as a likely accident. A sweep of a residence reveals a suicide note, matching victim's handwriting. Witnesses report earlier mental health problems. EMT finally arrives. The girl is declared dead by medical personnel and transported to the city morgue. Coroner's report received. Cause of death is determined to drowning. No exterior signs of struggle. Suicide confirmed.
Looks like somebody did a Virginia Wolf. I wonder if there's more to it.
Then search more
I
files.
already got the... It's a small... I wonder what this unlocks.
Maybe it's in here as well. There was some luck.
I should use this time to poke around.
We already did that, dude. I can't remember if you have any locked doors or something like that. Let's try to go back and see if there's any.
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
How's it going with the paperwork, Lenny? I don't know. Maybe I'm halfway through? Oh, what kind of fucking answer is that?
I'll need a key.
I have a key. Oh, no. Stop doing that shit.
That combination makes no sense. I'll need a key. Too heavy to carry.
So do I have any fucking interesting things here? Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Is there new things that I can ask about?
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Sure, I'll show him the police report I stole from under his nose. That's a great idea. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
See ya, Lenny. Good work with the police report. Said you're halfway through. Okay, cemetery, rain residence, sheriff station. Let's go to the rain residence. I don't know. Do you have anything that's locked in here? Let me go over.
Oh, hello, dear.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just dropping in and out of your house every fucking time that I want to.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
You know,
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war.
oh,
I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew.
Charles.
Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front. To my great... When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers? Teenage girl drowned in the lake back in '75?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16.
Only
We
16,
never
driving
lived with
home
the
from
family.
St.
They
Baltimore.
preferred to keep to themselves.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
But not the father. Jack, was it?
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear. Like I said, they tend to keep to themselves.
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the
Glass.
things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
It is.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this cocky is?
No.
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that. I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Well, alright.
I don't want to show her. Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest. We never really...
Do you remember?
I'm awfully sorry, dear.
That's quite all right.
Joseph was always deeply affected by the tragedy of others. In any case, he didn't speak to me.
Okay. Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years. This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him, right there on the left.
That's him.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Brams, can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I should
Thank
try
you,
to figure something
Grandpa.
out tomorrow at the university.
Grandpa.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Oh, there's something wrong here.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
The mystery thickens. I don't know. Some smart commentary. Let's try to just check very fast at the cemetery. Sucking it again. Maybe that's smoke back. Oh, that's not. I thought this was notes from this game, but it isn't. It's from a game called It Came from the Desert. Okay, nothing here. The cemetery. Let's move on, Kathy. You're so great. You're doing the best job that you can, just walking around and ask people. What more can you do? What more can a girl do? Now we have like 2 or 3 more things that we can ask about. So let's go back to the sheriff's office and ask everything we fucking can.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Do you know?
Nah, I don't.
Oh my god.
Do you know the Myers family? Supposed to live somewhere near the lake?
Aren't they the ones whose daughter drowned a long time ago?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Might recognize them if I saw them, but that's about it.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that. Sure. I probably... Well, gotta go.
See ya.
We don't have a picture of them.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
I don't need to ask. I don't need to ask. I don't need to...
What?
That's all for now.
Good.
Uh, so Lenny needs a picture if he should recognize those. Where do I get a picture of him? I can't go back to the university, right?
I've already searched that. I've already.
Okay, let's look at the notebook.
I don't have anything to say about that.
Alright.
Something was special about that girl. I just know it. I wonder who this cocky person really is, and why he needed Grandpa's help so desperately. I don't have anything to say about that. Charles Wade. I don't know how, but I will talk to you one way or another.
That didn't help me that much.
That combination makes no...
Well, I think it does.
It looks like someone was doing geometry.
Oh yeah, look at the phone book.
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way. All right, found an address. Nope, couldn't find. I got her family's address already. All right, got it.
Oh, nice. Okay, better.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I don't need to. I'm trying to find this guy, but all I have is his nickname, Cocky.
Well, what do you know about the guy?
Not much. I think he was in the Air Force and served with Grandpa.
Maybe you could try to find somebody in the Air Force who knew him then?
Yeah, that might be worth a shot. I'm trying to contact Charles Wade. You know, the industrialist?
Wow, really? Why?
It's complicated, but he knew Grandpa back in the day. They went to war together.
Huh. Must be super hard to get in touch with a person like that.
Yeah, I'm finding that out.
Maybe you could ask someone in the Air Force. If he used to serve with your granddad, I mean.
Yeah, could be worth a shot. Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Bye, Kathy. Let's go to the Air Force Base.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out in the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. His pile of metals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
Oh my god.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was just guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts. What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well-renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson.
Oh, he's very helpful. He's like sitting by the phone, ready to tell all the history about the Air Force base. That's.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
He knows everything. He doesn't ask who you are.
Do you recognize the aviator call sign, Cocky?
Really soon.
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
All right, thanks.
My pleasure, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
I don't see a reason to ask him about that. I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
Plead with him. Pretend to be a cop.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Didn't you just say you were a granddaughter?
You know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're not calling from the station. Goodbye.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
Okay, well then we need to go to the police station fucking again. Ooh, we got the lakeside cabin. Let's wait with that. Let's try to call him from this place. There's a phone here. Let's get him away.
Lenny, I need you to do something.
How can I help, boss?
It's my mother's birthday this week.
It's my mother's birthday this week. I need you to do that again.
Hey,
Hi there.
could you distract Lenny again?
Sure, I needed to puke again anyway.
Good to know.
Really needs to puke, this guy.
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
He's having some kind of fit in there.
Not again.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. It's time for me. Well, checks out.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly...
Is there...
Okay.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs
And I'm
Sheriff's
so the
Department.
granddaughter.
I can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the files. It's 555-7641.
Thanks, buddy.
We might as well call right away.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But
This conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
what a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
One way or another, I'm gonna give it to one way. Let's go to the lakeside cabin. Sorry. So she was found dead down here.
Oh, gee, I would, but I forgot my swimsuit at home. Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise. Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know. There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts. Somebody around here is a... It's totally overflowing with cigarettes. It doesn't belong to me. I don't want to take it without a good reason. 55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully. I can see someone moving inside.
Oh my god.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Oh my god. Lakeside ass. So, what did we find out? That Kathy doesn't knock on doors, she punches doors. Look at this.
Stop it!
Do
Do you want a smoke?
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. What brand?
Corley Cinders. Extra long.
You got taste. I'll give you that.
Oh, she's a quality smoker, alright.
Suppose one smoke can hurt.
You're wrong, you're gonna die.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
me. Oh my. Oh, now that was a good one.
Good.
You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get
Yeah,
a
Kathy,
short
just tell me
fuse
some of
when
your
I'm out
old
of something to
stories where you fuck
Now
somebody
that's an
over and
understatement.
smoking joints and
Good thing
stuff
I
like.
had my morning
Then I'll
sun,
consider you
otherwise
as
we
a
would have
good
had a
person.
fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Uh-oh, this
Sure,
is
let's go.
going to the next level. We're gonna scissor, aren't we? Oh, she's sitting
Now,
and
this
gaming.
here's my boy Nathan.
Oh, she's
He's
drinking.
special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Hey, hey, Kathy. Oh, that's not very nice.
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem. Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan.
Just also talk to Nathan.
What you doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
Alright, that is so interesting. Let's talk to Sue.
So, you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
Alright. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Lily Myers, art collector.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
I don't need to ask her about that. Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Thank God.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
Okay, so the father is in jail.
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces look like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks. I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Let's look at this
It's an
painting.
early painting by Lily Myers. Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods. I can smell something cooking.
You're not cooking.
Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan. Very lifelike. Nah, he's stuck in his own... She was born a 76.
Oh my god. I really like the art style of this game, and what there's so much just talking and walking around in circles, just asking people. I think I'll save now because I can't take this anymore right now. So see you guys in the next episode.